What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another episode of KittyTheCockatoo plays Aviary Attorney. So last time, Jayjay Falcon and Sparrowson were employed to try and prove the innocence of Dame Cataline, who has been suspected of the murder of Grenwee. And we have the choice to either visit the suspicious photographer or go to the chateau, which is the scene of the crime. So I believe we shall start there. Falcon and Sparrowson enter the courtyard outside Chateau Grenwee. I am really not getting these French words right. People with dirty clothes and gaunt faces linger around the building's shadows. Oh, hello. Excusez-moi, messieurs. I don't mean to be a pain, but my little girl and I are sick and starving, see? Yeah, you are yeah. That's a believable cough. Believable. I don't suppose you'd happen to have some spare change. You have 20 francs in your wallet. What will you do? I mean, I know money's important, so 10 francs seems like a lot, but 1 franc, I don't know, I feel like this is going to be one of those choices that's going to come back and bite me in the bum later on. We don't want to give nothing, because we're gentlemen. But if we're overly generous, it might also bite us in the bum. Let's just do it. Here you go, stay safe, madame. Oh, well, bless you, messieurs, bless you. That was pretty generous of you, Falcon. Times are tough. Making sure a mother and a child can make it through the last of winter is the least I can do. Well, but what am I doing? Standing here moralizing? Come on, Sparrowson. We've got business to attend to. So I'm not very well today, so my accents are even worse than normal. Falcon and Sparrowson step into the pristine wood-panelled foyer of Chateau Grenwee. Well, look at this place. Baron Regale must be loaded. More than loaded. When it comes to lucrative investments, the Baron is a legend. Factories, chocolate shops, hotels, railroads. The Baron owns a little bit of everything this side of the Seine. Is he here right now? Yes, he's a smug-looking chap with the impressive mane. But we misapproach a man of his stature with tact and finesse. Do you know, I've got a feeling this is a business deal gone wrong, which makes me really suspicious of this lying guy. I can't shout because the pup is in the room and he'll get upset, but hey, Baron, we'd like a word. How's that? Sparrowson, you have the finesse of an inebriated warthog. I love Sparrowson. He is now my favourite video game character. You can thank me later. I think I got his attention. Did I hear my name? Great Baron Regale, property owner extraordinaire, at your service. And who might you fellows be? More investigators? I'm not giving him a French accent. No. Not quite. I'm a private attorney, Jayjay Falcon, and this is my associate, Sparrowson. Lawyers, eh? You know you aren't the first to have passed through here today. Oh? Yes, this jumpy, twitchy fellow came by this morning. Asked a bunch of questions and hopped away before he heard the answers. Most curious. Do you know who he was, Sparrowson? Perhaps I have a hunch. Sorry, a hunch. We'll be seeing him at the trial. Really, the dad jokes. A friend of yours? Something like that. So what may I do for you, messieurs? Well, doing some research on Monsieur Grenwee, the frog who was killed here on Friday evening. Of course, such a tragedy. He was a good friend and a loyal business partner. Sorry, the pup was about to move. I suppose you messieurs will be wanting to see the crime scene for yourself. Actually, yes, that would be fantastic. Well, be my guest. You'll find the garden where the murder occurred through the back doors. You may also be interested in the lounge on the 2nd floor, the 3rd door to the right. That would be where we gathered for a group photograph prior to the, unfortunate incident. Yeah, unfortunate my arse. Oh, can we see the finished photograph? I am afraid not. It is to my understanding that a photograph must be developed before it can be viewed. It's a slow process. My own copy of the photograph is to be delivered in 3 days' time. That's no good to us. The trial may be over then. Nonetheless, we appreciate your hospitality. Thank you, Baron. It's no trouble at all. I'll be here to see you out when you're done with your investigations. So where should we go first? Let's start inside the house and work our way out. I think that's why. Oh. I love how they just chopped her head off. Oh, this game. Second floor, third door on the right. This must be the room where the photograph was taken. Psst. Hey, Falcon. Did you see that? See what? That housemaid totally just did something shifty. Shifty? I think she just pocketed something from that drawer. You should totally call her out on it. Excuse me, mademoiselle. I have no idea what voice I'm going to do for her. Ah! Yes? Are you two policemen? No, we are private attorneys. My name's Jayjay Falcon. And I'm Sparrowson. Oh, how rude of me. My name is Coraline Duhart. So what can I help you, messieurs, with today? We're investigating the murder that took place that week. I was going to say last night. Do you mind if we ask you a couple of questions? That's fine. Just let me grab a chair. That's better. What was it you wanted to ask? Yeah, imagine being a giraffe would be really awkward. I mean, we know it's where the photograph was taken, but let's ask it anyway. We're looking for the room where the photograph was taken prior to the incident. Would you happen to know whether this is the right room? Oh yes, you're in the right place. I still have a photography session for myself. Let's see, the cameraman was standing... just about where you're standing, actually, Monsieur Falcon. And where was the camera pointed? Right at the clock above the mantelpiece. The Baron insisted on using that very location. Not that I'm looking at it, something isn't right about that clock. I know the painting on it totally clashes with the decor. Yes, Sparrowson, you can't have clash and decor. You've got to have your bit, asbestos. Was it asbestos? No. Oh, arsenic wallpaper, you know? I was thinking along more obvious lines. The clock has no hands. Oh yeah, that's a bit weird. Oh, that clock has never had hands in all the years I've worked here. I think Barrogal just keeps it around as a conversation piece. Well, they're convinced about it, so I guess it's working. It's a peculiar detail, though. I'll make a note of it. Missing clock hands have been added to your evidence folder. Is there something else you wanted to ask? That'll do. You were a little nervous when we came in. You thought we were police officers. Is there something we ought to know? Anything you need to confess? No, I suppose I'm just a little nervous after all the drama of last week. I mean, you would be a little bit, you know, nervous after a murder took place. Do you want to pressure her ease off? I mean, we're gentlemen, but I feel like, I don't know, we want some information. Are you sure there isn't anything that you're hiding? It's okay to tell us. We're defense attorneys. That means we help people get away with criminal acts. Right, and... wait, what? No, that's not an accurate job description, Sparrowson. I love it. It isn't? Oh, what do we do then? I'll tell you later. Honestly, messieurs, I have nothing to hide. Was there something else you wanted to ask? No further questions. Thank you, mademoiselle. You've been a huge help. It's no problem, messieurs. Actually, there is something. I know you two saw me stealing as you came in. I appreciate that you didn't give me the third degree about it. You see, I'm trying to save up to follow my dreams and... well, never mind, I'm rambling. It's no problem, mademoiselle. To be honest, we have a much larger crime to worry about. Although I should probably ask, I don't suppose you've been stealing anything else? Silverware, perhaps? Ah, you know about that? Yeah, I suppose that was me. It started with a couple of teaspoons. I didn't think the Baron would miss those. But, well... yeah, I suppose the habit got a little bit away from me. That's one mystery solved, at least. Ah, so that's the reason that they were their hands. I would appreciate it if you didn't tell the Baron. He's been really kind, and I would hate to break his trust. I see. So where to next, Big Bird? I kind of want to ask her what her dream was, you know? Let's go to the garden. Dame Cataline said that she found Monsieur Grenwee on the stairs by the Fountain. So this must be the very spot where the murder took place. Hey, Falcon, do the crime scene investigation thing. The crime scene investigation thing? You know, that thing where you get all eagle-eyed and analyze every object in excruciating detail. You mean search for evidence? Yeah, do that. That's not a bad suggestion. It wouldn't be the first time the Parisian police have missed something right under their noses. In investigation mode, you're free to examine the scenery of the room. Click on an item of interest and Falcon will examine it in close detail. When you've had enough or when you can find nothing else to examine, click on the X on the top right corner. Select an area. Let's look at the fountain first. This fountain is finely crafted. It's solid, carved marble. That can't have been cheap. I see nothing but water in the bottom of the lower basin. It's a shame we can't see inside the upper basin from here. That would be a perfect place to quickly stash a murder weapon. That's actually not a terrible line of reasoning. We have to wait in to take a closer look just to be sure. Yeah, I suppose we should. Oh, I apologize. I wasn't being direct enough. What I mean to say was, Sparrowson, go wait into the fountain and take a closer look inside the upper basin. Oh, poor Sparrowson deals with some crap like... Me? No way. If you want to go wait and do it yourself. I'm a respectable lawyer. You can't expect me to roll up my trousers and paddle around a fountain like a duck in a lake. Yeah, well, you don't pay me enough to justify getting my sweet friends wet. Look, there's only one reasonable way to settle this. We'll flip for it. Flip for it? Yep, I'll flip this one flank. You call the outcome, get it wrong, and you go for a swim. So it'll be heads or tails, Napoleon face or plant squiggles. Oh, let's go heads. Put it all on heads. Don't let me down, old emperor. Here we go. It's tails. Roll up your pantaloons, Falcon. You're going for a swim. Gah, fine. Hold my shoes. Falcon really should learn how to spot a rigged coin flip. I love it. I almost feel bad for cheating. Almost. I love like the drawing there. Ah, you're back. Had a good swim? No, I'm a bird, not a fish. Hey, my birds love to swim. But I did find a mystery item in the upper basin. It's no murder weapon, though. What is this? It's brown and sticky, and it smells weird. Don't tell me that you picked up a very wet cigar butt, possibly belonging to Baron Rogile. Correct. That shouldn't be too surprising. It is his house, after all. I'll stash it in the evidence folder, just in case. Cigar butt has been added. Is there anything else we need to do here? Let's look at the statue. Another beautifully made horse statue. You know, my uncle once had a horse that refused to eat hay. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yep, eventually we realized it was just filling up on horse stuffers. I get it. Ugh, tolerable. A horse statue. This one has a goofy face. That reminds me of a joke. A horse walks into a bar and the barkeep says, "Why the long face?" Yes, we've all heard that one. What? No, the barkeep says, "You've got to stop coming here. You're drinking us under the stiff." I think it's time to rein in the horse joke. Ah, this game. I think it was written by dads. A finely crafted horse statue. The maid almost looks lifelike. Would you say it behooves you to stroke it? No, I would not. Baron Rogal said he likes his horse statues. I don't mind the horse statues. The little cherub people creep me out. They creep me out too, actually. Babies should be waddling, not attempting saddleless horseback riding. Is there anything that we've missed? It doesn't seem to be giving us the option to click anywhere else, so... I think that's everything. I think we're done here. Good call. Are you sure you don't want to take another dip? We still have time. Don't push your luck. She'll go back to the main hall then. I've got to get ready for this first. Did you, messieurs, have a good look around? I trust everything was in order. We had a good look, thank you, Baron. We actually have some questions for you. Please ask away. I have nothing to hide. Oh god, my voice. We met your housemaid, Coraline Duhat. She's a courteous young lady, isn't she? I don't want to get her in trouble. Yes, she was more than willing to help us with our investigation. I'm glad to hear it. Did you want to ask something else? What happened on the night of the murder? Baron Rogal, I'd like to ask you about your activities on the night of the murder. Oh ho, am I in trouble? No, nothing like that. We're just gathering the full picture. I see, well, let me think. The guests arrived at 5 o'clock and we all sat down for dinner in this very hall at 6. That part went magnificently. The photographer arrived at 7 o'clock, but it wasn't until 7:30 that we had our picture taken. Housemaid discovered the crime scene soon after that. I see. Is there something else I can help you with, messieurs? Nah, I think that's everything. I think that would be all, Baron. Thank you very much for your time. It was a pleasure. Have a delightful day, messieurs. Did you get all the information you needed, Falcon? I hope so. Don't worry. If everything goes wrong in the trial, we could always just wing it. Terrible. Just terrible. Let's head back to the office and get some rest. I'm sorry, I keep losing the accent when the jokes come up. The dad jokes and it's cracking me up. I think we'll leave it there. We'll go to the photographer's house next week. So thank you for watching. If you like what you see here, please feel to subscribe.